Stop scrolling for project ideas for a moment, because if you're an AI, ML, CSE, or data science student aiming for placements, internships, or a real career start, this playlist is exactly what you've been missing. I want you to think of this as your personal roadmap, created by someone who has guided thousands of students into hiring pipelines and knows exactly what recruiters look for. Most students waste months jumping from one random project idea to another, hoping something will magically stand out on their resume. But the truth is simple: only well-structured, industry-aligned AI projects get noticed. And that's precisely what you're going to discover inside this playlist. Each project here is picked, refined, and validated for 2025 to 2027 hiring trends. These are the projects that make early professionals look skilled and make final-year students look job-ready. As your mentor, I'll guide you through domains, problem statements, real use cases, and the exact career value behind each one. So stay with me, because from this moment onward, your project search becomes strategic, your learning becomes focused, and your resume begins to look like something recruiters actually want to click on. Let's talk about why AI projects matter so much for your career, especially in today's competitive engineering space. Every recruiter today knows that college marks and certificates alone don't prove real skill. What truly proves your capability is your ability to take a real problem, apply data, build a working solution, and explain it clearly. That's why AI projects have become the new currency of hiring. They showcase your thinking, your hands-on skill, and your readiness for industry workflows. And if you're a fresher, a final year student, or an early AI professional, you must understand this simple truth. A strong project speaks louder than a long resume. When you build the right kind of project, it becomes your interview conversation starter, your portfolio anchor, and your confidence booster. Good projects demonstrate clarity. Great projects prove expertise. And placement-ready projects show companies that you're not just learning AI, you're ready to contribute. That's what this playlist unlocks for you. Each project is designed to align with hiring patterns from leading companies, so you can step into interviews with a clear edge. Now let's break down what actually makes a project placement ready, because most students misunderstand this completely. A placement-ready project is not something that just runs. It tells a story of your skills. It solves a real problem. It uses solid techniques, and it shows that you understand data, modeling, evaluation, and deployment. Recruiters value projects that follow clear structure and demonstrate ownership. They want to see that you collected or processed data, built experiments, analyzed results, and deployed something useful. When you do this, you instantly stand out from hundreds of applicants who only submit basic notebooks or copied code. A placement-ready project also links directly to a business need. It proves that you understand the impact of your solution. And in 2025 to 2027, companies expect students to bring projects that combine AI skills with practical thinking. In this playlist, I'll guide you to build projects that check every box. From depth to clarity to real-world relevance, every idea here is designed to make your portfolio strong and your resume convincing. Before you dive into individual projects, you need a clear understanding of the full landscape of domains included in this playlist. Because the AI industry is broad, and your career can grow in many directions depending on what you choose to build. This playlist covers healthcare, finance, NLP, vision, bioinformatics, sustainability, generative AI, robotics, and much more. And each domain is chosen based on its recruiting demand. For example, healthcare AI is exploding with diagnostics and prediction roles. Finance needs ML engineers to handle fraud detection and risk. NLP powers chatbots, summarizers, and AI agents. Vision models fuel automation, safety, and robotics. And sustainability and smart India domains connect directly with government and innovation challenges. As your mentor, I want you to explore these spaces not randomly, but strategically. Pick domains based on your interests, your strength in coding, and the career path you want to shape. This playlist gives you clarity so you move with intention, not confusion. Let's begin with the first major domain, healthcare and bioinformatics. If you're someone who wants impact-driven, high-value projects that immediately catch recruiter attention, this domain is a goldmine. Healthcare AI continues to grow because every hospital, clinic, and research lab is seeking ways to speed up diagnosis, reduce errors, and personalize treatment. In this playlist, you'll explore disease prediction models, medical image classifiers, genomics projects, emotion analysis tools for therapy, and more. These projects are not just academically appealing, they connect directly to real clinical workflows. Recruiters love healthcare projects because they show seriousness, depth, and a willingness to solve meaningful problems. You'll gain skills in pre-processing complex medical data, applying CNNs for images, using RNNs or transformers for sequences, and understanding ethical AI considerations. If you build even one strong healthcare project, you instantly differentiate yourself from students doing basic ML tasks. This is your chance to work on something that feels real and powerful. The next domain brings together finance, NLP, computer vision, and robotics to give you a wide range of career-ready project opportunities. Finance is one of the biggest recruiters of data scientists and ML engineers because every bank and fintech company relies on prediction systems, fraud detection, and risk scoring. NLP opens doors to chatbots, summarizers, sentiment systems, and legal analyzers. Vision projects fuel automation, surveillance, and AR environments, and robotics merges everything into real-time intelligence for hardware systems. As your AI mentor, I want you to understand that these domains give you direct pathways into high-paying roles. You'll learn to analyze structured data, build predictive models, process text using transformers, detect anomalies, and apply computer vision to real-world tasks. These skills make you interview-ready for roles like ML engineer, AI analyst, data scientist, and AI research intern. This playlist will help you build strong foundations in each domain through hands-on, placement-focused projects. Now let's talk about Smart India and sustainability projects, domains that matter not just for placements, but for the future of the country. These projects reflect real-world challenges India faces today: energy efficiency, agriculture optimization, disaster management, safety systems, and environment monitoring. When you build AI solutions in this space, you show recruiters that you care about innovation that improves lives. That's a huge advantage for hackathons, government challenges, and jobs in deep tech and mission-driven organizations. These projects help you develop geospatial analysis, forecasting, anomaly detection, and edge deployment skills. Recruiters appreciate candidates who can work on societal problems with technical clarity. And by mastering these domains, you prepare yourself for opportunities in startups, research labs, and national innovation programs. These are not just projects, they're contributions to the nation's future. Generative AI and AI agents form the fastest-growing domain in the entire AI landscape, and this playlist gives you a powerful entry point into this space. If you're preparing for placements in 2025 and beyond, GenAI skills will give you one of the biggest competitive edges. Companies want freshers who can work with LLMs, build RAG systems, automate workflows, and create intelligent assistants. In this playlist, you'll see GenAI projects that are practical, industry-focused, and perfect for your resume. You'll learn prompt engineering, fine-tuning, embeddings, vector search, and agent design. These skills are in massive demand across tech, finance, healthcare, and startups. Recruiters value students who can work with LLM pipelines because it shows you're aligned with modern AI workflows. This domain is your ticket to future-proof roles that offer strong salaries and rapid growth. Before we wrap up, I want you to understand exactly how this playlist helps you get hired. Every project in this playlist is chosen to match hiring patterns from top companies, internship programs, and high-growth startups. I've structured it so you get clarity on domains, depth in understanding, and confidence in implementation. You're not just learning projects, you're learning how to talk about them, present them, deploy them, and use them to strengthen your resume. Recruiters value candidates who can think clearly, communicate impact, and demonstrate real skills. This playlist prepares you for that. Each project teaches you something essential: data handling, model design, evaluation, system building, and storytelling. These are the skills that turn average students into standout candidates. If you go through this playlist with intention, your interview performance will improve, your resume will look stronger, and your confidence will rise. At this point, the only step left is action. You now have access to a full set of well-structured, placement-ready AI projects across every major domain. And as your AI mentor and career coach, I want you to take the next move seriously. Open the playlist, pick a project, commit to building it fully. Don't just watch, implement. Don't just read, practice. Your future isn't shaped by scrolling, it's shaped by building. When you complete even 2 or 3 projects from this collection, you create momentum, you build a portfolio, you attract interview calls, you gain confidence, and you finally start seeing the career growth you've been working toward. This playlist is not just a list of videos. It is your roadmap from confusion to clarity, from student to professional. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your skill set transform into real opportunities. And finally, here's the truth every student needs to hear. Your future in AI doesn't depend on luck or shortcuts. It depends on the quality of your projects, the clarity of your learning path, and your willingness to take action. That's why this playlist exists. Consider it the starting point of your real journey into AI. Whether you're a final year student trying to secure placements, a beginner looking for direction, or an early professional wanting to upskill, this is your launchpad. You now have clear domains, powerful project ideas, and structured guidance. The only missing piece is your commitment. So take a deep breath, believe in your potential, and begin. Your future can change with one strong project, and I'm here to guide you through every step. Start building now, stay consistent, and remember the final line that applies to every project you choose. Start building this today and put it on GitHub.